Lemonade Stand.
There we go.
A new
Wow.
podcast where the three of us talk about business, talk about tech, talk about politics. And for those who don't know, I'm Aiden. And
What do you do?
I also, I have a different I've gotten like 6 phone calls as soon as we started recording. This is cursed.
Don't worry, this is all part of the
culture of
open.
business. Fake culture of business. We're gonna talk about this later.
For those not familiar, I'm also a podcaster where I talk about very similar things to this show. Definitely tune in to that one if you like business. It's
Hey, what are
we're
Slime's
doing this
thoughts
together
on the
with
Ukraine war? I'd love to.
Yeah. By the way, we need to give you guys an intro because otherwise we're not eligible for awards, apparently. So you have to learn.
Aiden pulls us aside at the beginning. He's like, hey, we can't be eligible for podcast awards.
We're in the same place.
He literally
are submitting this to the Oscars unless we introduce each one of our, by full name, by the way, and you have to drop social security
The
number.
arrogance of thinking we're up for a podcasty on our first episode.
I'm DougDoug. I make videos about things and stuff, particularly with a technology bend. I'm really interested in technology. And you're going to hear me rant about AI all the time. I'm going to be the AI guy who talks about AI and other things and makes fun of Aiden's dad and stuff.
That's good. No, that actually happens on the other podcast. That's okay. We'll be 2 for 2 on podcasts that make fun of my dad. So it's
such an easy roll. I'm Atrioc. I do a lot of this stuff already normally, but then these two guys I like talking to them about all this stuff. And so we sort of had this idea of doing a podcast, and I think it's going to be pretty fun.
We were going to call the podcast Marketing Monday 2, but then Atrioc said,
I had my lawyer.
He says, no, I've already submitted Marketing Monday for an award, and I'm not eligible if we have a sequel.
Because you're incredibly selfish. I've had that. I thought about that.
Yeah. But I'm really excited. I'm excited about it because I think before we even talked about this, we were just talking. I was just messaging you constantly about AI stuff and asking about like your thoughts on tech because you're really deep into it. And hey, we've been talking about politics, and it's like, oh, this could be fun to do.
Yeah, I think the ethos for people, tuning into this first step is we all have a shared interest in these things, like talking to them, talking about them with each other, and kind of wanted an opportunity to like bring that together because I think we lack maybe a creative outlet in the rest of our work to be able to talk about this type of stuff. So
yes.
I think YouTubers and said we had
particularly Aiden and I lack an outlet to talk about these things.
What are you talking about? You have a massive platform and you text them all the time.
It's just not the same,
That's for fart jokes, okay? That's for an AI to call me small-dicked, okay? That's not for me to talk about business.
Introducing the AI small dick segment.
Yeah, there will be that.
He's got 9 pages on that right here. Yeah. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good time. I think, and you guys probably agree, so I'm going to speak for you.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to do that a lot. Hearing someone talk about something they're really passionate about is really fun. It's just fun.
Yeah.
And so you guys have all your unique interests. We're going to bring our own topics, and you're going to hear about things from